What is going on, Warriors? It is your boy Shinryu, and it is time for the limited time experience event for Cammy and Vega. Alright, so as you guys know here, you're getting two for the price of one, in that you're having two characters, you're having two kinds of passives in bleeding as well as in armor break. You're also getting a whole lot of stuffs here going on, as well as that free you know um lack of the use of the energy bar, which can always come in handy, because energy bars are part of the you know the way the game works, that are kind of automates for speed or lack of speed thereof, depending on the situation that you're looking at it. But we're going to look at the character here, and we're going to try and observe how the character works. Bear in mind, this is pretty much a special character, so we are expecting big things from the character. The first thing we have to observe here, apart from the fact that it's a flame character, whatever fighting style that he's using, is that this is an attack class. All right, and as you guys know, in my, you know, let's see here, where is it? In my fighting heart, we do have attack as the next best thing behind my assassins, so I do expect them to be the carry for the event itself. I mean, I'm going to try and use them as often as possible. Then again, we won't have to worry about using them as often as possible because of the fact that they are a passive based unit, which are the kind of units I kind of love. So people don't like them because they like to trigger manually, my parent for example, but I do like them. And he's also an agility based character when it comes to pretty much kitting them up with the gears that you want to offer them. Okay, so we're gonna go right ahead and we're gonna face the challenge, and we're gonna look at the caliber of the opponents. I found out that I missed the fact that this also linked to add-ons whatever as well, when you look at the trial, when you go straight directly from the actual gallery section. All right, but what we're going to do is we're going to be looking at pretty much the caliber of the opponents. This sign already shows that this is no joke in terms of like what you expect here. That's how we're going to base judgment first of all. Secondly, it's going to be easier to judge this character because they're passive based character, meaning you don't have to depend on them doing their own triggers. We're going to see how each avenue works. It also means that this character is going to be someone that's going to be fun to use character manually, because if you put on auto, you're either going to miss switching the character up, as well as not always switching the character when the need isn't required, because you also want to be strategic with your switch of character, because switching the character once allows you to not use your energy bar, which can come in handy when you run out of energy bar, you know what I mean. So let's go right ahead and let's check the caliber here. We have Guy marking the first place here. Um, we have Jury, that is a decent caliber opponent. We have Mad Ryu, another decent caliber opponent. We have Trendy Cammy, another decent caliber opponent. We're going to have Vega of some sort here as well. He moved. All right. We have, okay, this is going to be the toughest one. One of the toughest ones here. We have Somai Buki here. And then last but not the least, I figure we're going to have Vega here too. So the opponents are pretty much decent. That is not overall, but typically that gives you an indication of the expectation here. Like I said, if you select every you Bison in there, then you know that these are major players. All right, because you still want to compare them to Bison, who is still OP in his kit and still very much required in a successful team. All right, but let's go right ahead and let's try and hit the challenges. Okay, once again, I'm going to say that this is not a challenge that I expect to actually clear immediately. If anything, I'm going to try and clear for the 10-minute mark, and if I struggle, it means the characters have a lot to be desired. But in this case, I doubt this would be one of those cases here. I'm actually looking forward to this character and the way the character works. I think it's going to be an amazing one here. So we're going to just pick out these characters here just to, oh, what do you know? Like, okay, because it's in attack position. All right, let's do it that way. No. You just come in. You should come here. All right. So now we're going to go right ahead and we're going to start. It looks like we have Vega starting always by default. And let's fire away. I don't know. I have a feeling that we're just going to breeze through the stage real quick here. We're going to go second speed regardless. I'm not going to switch yet. I'm going to go with Vega's moves first of all. So then I'm going to just try and hit Cammy. I mean with Viper. All right, which I expect to see 2. And I expect to see 3 as well. All right, and then we can try and switch in our next turn. All right, let's see here. and that way, you know what? This just give me an actual idea. You don't want to be using, you don't want to switch when you don't have a super combo. You guys get what I'm trying to say? Because what that means that if you switch when you don't have a super combo, you're going to lose that chance. So that is actually a strategy that you have to watch out for. That means they're going to be tricky to use in auto, but I don't think detriment is going to be enough. Oh, double the fire, double the burn. I like this. Let's put 8 on in there. All right. What else are we going to put? What else do we want to put? Okay, let's just put some. Let's put a tank, and let's just put like a healer here. You know, just get this circle rolling. All right. So we're going to go right ahead, and we're going to start with Aiden for sure. You know what? Let's switch from the start because we're going to have a split combo, right? That means no cost. Oh, what's going on here? Oh, just saying that he's not using it. What? But did he not use it? I'm confused. Oh, I think this is where the no cost comes in. Like if I use it again, let's try it right now. Oh yeah. So once the no cost highlights, then you can actually now use it. Oh, okay. So that's actually great there. It's a good thing that we went in this. Look at this. They didn't even get touched. It's a good thing we actually went through this particular avenue because I was actually going to misinform you guys by saying that if you use it when the combo when you don't have a combo meter, then you would kind of waste it. But in this case, it's just going to have that no cost. So if you use it, I'm guessing that you have no combo meter, it will still stand until when you use it when you have a combo meter, and it's just going to let you know there's no cost. So that's cool. All right, well, it's good to clear that out of the way. Let's go ahead and add this. Let's add Cammy to assist her herself. This is the Cammy who knows what's up versus the Cammy who is still deluded with Vega here, right? So let's just go right ahead and let's hit the fight button real quick here, right? Um, I'm just gonna switch. The switching also, let's just see, Cammy in action. I'm gonna switch again. All right. Right now I'm just picking anything because this character is actually so good. They're cleaning house easily. I'm not even paying attention to how I am actually, you know, So only they can trigger the no cost. Do you get it? Oh, I get it now. They're the only ones that can trigger the no cost. Oh, I actually just chose Rusting Quest, but I'm confident these guys are going to win. I'm not worried about them. Yeah. So they're the only ones that can trigger the no cost, not just anybody else. Meaning you have to use them to. You have to switch. So that makes a lot of sense too. We're just discovering more things as we go. This looks like we're going to be done over with quickly. The caliber of the bosses that they put in here. Uh, it just shows how good they are, right? Like these are decent bosses at best, and yet they're ripping through them like with no issues at all. Um, so there goes your answer as to how this will work out. These characters are really good. They are playing out as you would expect. All right. We're gonna go right ahead and we're gonna proceed further as well. Let's hit them again. I think I just like that the switch. All right, what you got? So we got ammo. Oh my god, that ammo break combination plus the whatever that is when it does go in. And now we have a chance to do a no cost. Let's take advantage of that. All right, Avery should have a very strong hurricane kick now with the soul power, and now we can go again. And let's just go Avery. Like I don't even care who I'm taking turns with. These guys are just that good. Like this is the difference. You can like Aiden was good as well, but you can see how we just kind of like struggle a little bit with Aiden, even though it was an assassin, having my top tier or whatever. But with these guys, right, I'm not even thinking of who I'm using. They're just ready to rip whoever it is apart. Now this person is going to give us a challenge for sure because she's also a passive based kind of unit. But I bet that we're going to give her a run for money. So let's go. Who else do we want to put in here? Let's put Chun-Li and let's put Cammy there. All right, let's go. So I think it's always a nice idea to switch from the onset. Reason why, because you want to trigger this no cost as soon as possible. That's just my own, Man, look at that, look at that. Only look. Oh my word, I'm so sorry, man. We ain't even done the second stuff yet. I didn't. Oh my god, I didn't even have to use the combo in the second round. This team, these guys are weekend guys. These guys are weekend, man. I'm not even gonna lie. Ah, man, it's a good thing that we do get 2 free units. This is actually amazing stuff done by Crunchyroll. The fact that we can use 2 units, you get 2 units from the start. Because why is that? It is tough getting all these units, and you want to make sure that you at least have them before you know. Oh, let's put this flame god here, right? You want to make sure that you at least have a few units of them they can work with, and of course, if you guys are paying for that, what do you call it, kind of like a pass. I call it a pass. You get a chance to even get even more, and it's worth the price, in my opinion. Ooh, stun. I'm going to pick my no cost right now. Let's go for long here, and boom, 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 boom. This is just going to be easy. I actually was saying 10 minutes. Oh, oh my, oh, wait. Okay, so are you, are you, I'm just learning more stuff every time. So once that no cost pops up, you don't even need to have a super combo to go ahead and run your play. So even if you're doing a passive and you chose not to use the whatever, those trigger. Nice, nice. So the no cost doesn't just mean that it's not going to take out the one you have. It's actually even going to trigger regardless. This is why this stuff actually is worth it. I've had to do different case scenarios, and each of the scenarios has sort of elaborated more on how the kit actually works. These characters are amazing, man. These characters actually are amazing. Like this is, I'm gonna have to try and give an unbiased opinion here. With regards to the, me being a team as Satsuki, as you guys know, when it comes to the ranking of these guys. This was a breeze. This gives me every you breeze. Like it's been a long time since I actually breezed through it, an event so easily and so quickly. And let's go right here and look at one more thing here before I actually proceed to wrap things up. And just go like this real quick. Oh, it's not even all done. This one should just remain one more. So that means you just have one more left. Okay, all right, in over an hour, so we're good. But I wanted to look at the EX move real quick because I haven't looked at the EX move at all. Um, where is it? I don't even know what it looks like. I've not even. Okay, there it is. All right, so what do we have here? I'm actually curious. This is going to be one I'm going to want to go for. So they said the next combo unleashed by the Ramos allied fighter will not consume any super combo gauge. However, damage dealt by all allied fighters will be reduced by 9% for 10 seconds after the release of the combo. Ooh. Okay. This is this is a hit or a miss, and a miss at the same time. Why did I say hit and a miss? Um, is a hit for me, especially when I'm using Evil Ryu, because sometimes all I depend on is just having that no cost gauge where I can actually have the chance to unleash his Hadoken that would actually do the energy depletion. And one will be able to try and do this as quickly as possible from the start, especially if you have a very, very fast team. All right. Um, but at the same time, you're going to be dealing close to no damage at all. Because this is only 1% of your damage that's going to be going in. Like, okay. And then it's going to drop to, let's see, reduces duration to 9 seconds. What's the difference? 1 extra second. Come on, man. The damage reduction effect has end when the damage reduction has ended, damage reduction to all five will be increased by 10% for 10 seconds. Okay, this one gives you a bit of a reward eventually, just for compensation. Reduce duration of the damage reduction to 7 seconds. When the damage reduction effect has ended, the damage bonus for all allies will be increased by 15 seconds, 15% per 10 seconds. So we have to be honest here, okay? If you don't have this, if we look at the EX move in this way, if you don't have this EX move, you're not getting a free combo slot. So if you look at it like you're getting a free combo slot, and all except that you're just dealing one less percent damage, right? And then you can get a 10% boost overall. You can look at the EX move as a boost for 10% damage at the bare minimum, but you have to make it to 2 stars for it to become viable. If that is not the case, using someone like Ivory here, for example, with this gauge here, if I run my first combo, I can quickly run the second combo so I can actually unleash that Hadouken. But I don't know how quickly a time would be before we can actually do that. This will be something I will look to try out once we actually release this EX move in the Love and Melody here. Alright. Yep, so that's pretty much it with the character. The character is amazing. I'm just gonna put it out like that. The character is amazing, right, guys? So now amongst the special characters, I didn't want to do this because this is really tough. It's really tough. But I'm gonna just go right ahead and just do it. All right. So if you have the wish list of the special characters here, honestly, my first and my main is still Ryu. There is bias involved. First of all, I'm going to admit that. But secondly, I really appreciate the energy depletion. That for me is actually what, in my opinion, counters the bias. A lot of people, like I said, don't really think about the energy depletion. They think about how he damages passively. They think about, how he can do an additional damage with Raging Demon if he takes out the character, how he's strong, how he buffs people. But nobody really talks about the energy depletion. For me, that's how I pretty much progress in the challenge mode, which is one of the most important modes in the game because that's how I can get more gems as quickly as possible. After him, I'm gonna have to say Oni is next. Oni is just beast and badass. But after Oni, guys, I'm gonna have to say these lovebirds here. Akuma, Akuma, I like him. I like him, but for me, it's just we have to consider the fact that he's a boss. He's a boss kind of unit for sure. But for me, boss is important, yes. But when you're dealing with wheels, honestly, you have to do the stuff that you have to progress it personally. And I think PVE, the challenge mode, is important to me because the further I can get, the more routes I can get, the more I can build up these characters, the more I can sort of summon and hopefully move, advance that kind of stuff, right? But these guys are gonna do it for you guys, man. I'm gonna put them as third, and then I'll probably just put maybe Gokin as fourth, in my opinion, and Akuma as fifth, and then maybe Elena as sixth. And Elena is no this all of them. You can't go wrong with them. They're all amazing units. So don't think that the fact that Elena is sixth means she's kind of like rubbish. No, that's not what the message I'm trying to give here. It just means that that is how that is just how good this new unit is, right? And I'm gonna just leave it at that, guys. That's pretty much it for me with regards to the units itself, and I've sort of told you how I actually place them. And honestly, the more I'm gonna use them, the more I'm gonna tell if they can go higher, excuse me, or not. But I think Ryu being that passive character guy, a guy who does that additional damage at no additional cost. Sure, and the guy that just boosts everybody at the same time, and then he also has a chance to reduce energy, and that way you can prevent attacks from the opposing end. And he's also a boss. You know, Ryu for me, like I said, it's biased, but I'm going to just come back and it's not biased really. Like bias, yeah, sure, it kind of makes it easier for me not to think twice. But honestly, without bias, I still rate him the most. That is just for me. And like I said, Oni is a close second, very close second as well. Oni more or less is a debuffer on the opposing side. I'm more or less about my own attack than their own detriment and all that kind of stuff. Otherwise, it's been your boy Shin Ryu. Make sure you smash a like on the video as well. Subscribe to the channel. I appreciate you guys. Comment down below what you guys think. Who do you guys rank in order? How do you guys rank the special characters in your own order? You can put it down in the comments below, and let me see what you guys think, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. So you can just look over here. Let me know who your tops. Let me know how you rank all six. If some are hard to distinguish between the other, for example, you have maybe Oni and Vega and Cammy on the same belt. Put it there as well. You can put 2-2 and in the rank like 1, 2, 2, 4, 5, 6, whatever. And I would like to see your opinions as well, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Cheers.